bottom, the daily war, or the war in Georgia in 2008. One of the recent conflicts in the post-Soviet space. Let's take a look. Well then, let's start with the background. The mountain conflict and the USSR. When Abkhazia and South Ossetia decided to break away from Soviet Georgia, it didn't stop them from wanting to return to Sakartvelo. After the collapse of the USSR, they also continued to waver between independence and being part of Georgia. They eventually became free countries, but in Georgia they didn't get the joke and started with things like protests. I have a video of the troops that were there from the emergency union, that is from the end, the 80s? But with Russia's help, everything managed to settle down until a certain point. In 2004, the pro-Western Mikhail Saakashvili came to power. Nothing. Please Putin against the backdrop of the early revolution in Ukraine and NATO's expansion. Subsequently, relations between Georgia and Russia began to deteriorate. The last straw was the shelling in Tskhinvali, the capital of South Ossetia. Since it declared independence, Russia was completely furious about this, as there were Russian peacekeepers and citizens of the Russian Federation there. Ask why? Because the Russian Federation was issuing Russian passports to Abkhazians and Ossetians. On August 8, 2008, Dmitry Medvedev, the president of the Russian Federation, announced that the troops of the Russian Federation were entering the territory of Georgia. By the fifth day, they were already near Tbilisi. But the capital was not taken. One side signed the peace agreement. There are a lot of debates going on right now, at the expense of the conflict. Some say that Russia is jealous, while others say it's Georgia. And I think you shouldn't mess around. If you want more information about Pokemon movies,